Good afternoon, Morris Brown, Menlo Park. And I believe you have in front of you a letter which I addressed to the High-Speed Rail Committee on Monday. And it was meant to address an agenda item on their board meeting tomorrow of the MOU, which they're taking information on. And the point of it was that the MOU's funding, the key backing of the funding is from SB-1029. And I'm asking them that they really shouldn't go ahead with this at this time because I'm claiming that SB-1029 is illegal. And it's illegal because it was approved by the legislature without conforming to the restrictions in Prop 1A. And if you read the letter on page 3, you'll see that the authority was obligated to approve a funding plan for an initial appropriation of the project and submit it to the legislature and to other groups 90 days prior to considering an appropriation. They did not. And in point of fact, the only funding plan, this all came about because we did a search for looking for funding plans, a funding plan. The only funding plan that was approved and drawn up that we can find was in November of 2011. And at that time, they were not talking about bookend funding or blended plan funding. It's not even mentioned in that funding plan. And yet, when SB 1029 was drawn up and submitted to the legislature on July 3, one day before the 4th and 2 days before the legislature really got into it, all of a sudden we see funding for the blended plan and the bookends. So there is no funding plan that we are aware of or that has been approved by the board which would cover this appropriation. It seems like SB 1029 is completely illegal, and we contend that it has to go back to the drawing board. Your point today about cleanup language would be submerged under the fact that it would have to be a whole brand new appropriation bill. So that's where we are telling you just what happened. Here it is 7 months later, and they still haven't approved a funding plan, but who knows? Thank you.